went straight to the top to ask for help. She wrote to the president, and now she is helping to empower women to create the life they deserve. Welcome, author and entrepreneur, Beate Chelette. Thank you so much for coming in.
Well, thank you for having me. I think we're going to have a blast.
Yeah, I know. Well, we wanted you here because your story is so amazing. But what is this letter to President Bush that turned your life around? What happened?
Well, you know, I got really desperate because I was so behind and things were so bad and I had faced so much adversity. I really had nothing to lose. So I wrote a letter to the President of the United States. Why not?
And what did the say? Right, the only answer, I mean, you don't know. It's going to be a no until you do it, right?
Well, I said that, you know, I had lost my business in September 11th because when the planes hit the towers, so went my business right with it. In 24 hours, I lost $500,000 of my production volume.
What was your business?
It was a still photography production business in Los Angeles.
Okay.
And then nobody went on a plane flying to Los Angeles anymore. And so I got so desperate because it was so behind, so I wrote a letter and it said, you always say that the small business is the backbone of the American economy. I'm going to give you a real-life opportunity to prove that what you say is the truth. And I did get a letter from the White House.
Wow.
What did it say?
The president is delighted to hear from you.
I am telling you, with the most conviction that I have, you are perfect the way you are. I don't care how broke you are. I don't care how sick you are. I don't care how miserable your relationship looks like at this moment. You are exactly where you should be.
And you know, I see that with a lot of businesses where they always talk about, I have all the credibility, I got this degree, I have this degree, and here's my this, and here's my this, and here's my that. And at the end of the day, they completely forget it's not about them. It's about what does that do for your customers. So when you want to be your customer looking at your business and saying, what would I want from this business to do for me? Make me look good, make me be pain-free, make me stand tall, make me more informed, tell me things that I didn't know before. So even if you know the world needs it, you cannot sell things that people need unless they want them. Life is a negotiation. Everything is a negotiation. We negotiate our leases, our cars. We negotiate with our moms, with our partners. We negotiate everywhere we go.
When you go into that tunnel and it gets really, 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 really dark and you have no idea, is it closer that way? Would it be easier to just turn around and go back? Because now you're really frightened. We haven't even talked about that. Or is it easier for you to just keep pushing? Because that light could just be around the next little turn. We don't know that things get tough. I mean, we kind of know, but we kind of don't know. We don't know how really bad that can be. And we make choices and we think that they're the best choices, and then we go in there and then our choices haunt us. And then sometimes, you know, these choices end up to be the best thing that we've ever done. Would I have pushed as hard if I would have married this great guy who would have taken really great care of me and I wouldn't have to push that? You know, of course not, you know, because then I would be somewhere completely else. So now if I look back, was it the right thing? Of course it was the right thing for me. Do you actually have something interesting to say? Do I even want to hear what you have to say? Unless it is something that I'm interested in, delete, unsubscribe, unfriend, unfollow. All right? So, you know, be what you want other people to be. So even if you know the world needs it, you cannot sell things that people need unless they want them. In all industries that are worth being in, there's a lot of competition. And people generally don't necessarily want you to rise to the top because they would like to rise to the top. So you have to make sure that you take care of yourself really, really well.